The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we have the Dow Industrials up 90, Nasdaq's up 22, S&Ps are up 7.5, gold contracts down $13.90 at 11.28. You have silver down 34 cents. They're taking that to the cleaners, down trading $15.74. You got platinum off 14 at 9.01 an ounce. Copper market is down a penny at 2.48. Light sweet crude up 53 cents, $53.58 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note down 10 ticks, 30-year bond off 24 ticks, and good old King Dollar. King Dollar tested its highs from last week, folks. We'll see whether it can handle it. Up 375 ticks, 103.475. The euro's at $1.03. The yen is trading at 118, and the Dow's only missed 20,000 by 13 points.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got your 20,000 hat? Where is it?
It's got to tag it today, man. Why is it not tagging it? Let's get the tag going, man.
Why not?
Why not? Exactly. You know, coming into Christmas, coming into Hanukkah, coming into holidays, got to tag it. No two ways about that. Well, we'll see where this shakes out. What you have with that Dow, folks, yeah, it's going to be pretty wild watching this thing shake out because they could do anything I mean, the reality is that, you know, it's only Tuesday, man, and it's kind of weird that we're already in holiday trading, but you can feel it.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So 19,987, it's hit out here today, folks. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks at TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Great show. Kevin Hinks, Scott Connor. Swim lessons. You want to understand options upside down. Well, and if you want to get your head wrapped around options, guess what? 12 to 1 every trading day. Make it a New Year's resolution coming into the new year, you know, and take it piece by piece because that's how they break down the option market, which makes it education-wise so much easier to understand how options work.
I listen to it all the time.
Totally. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How's everybody doing?
Morning,
Doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm good, thanks. You know, Tom, what you were saying before I came on about holiday markets, I always considered that December monthly expiration to be the end of the trading season.
Oh,
right?
that's
So
great to know.
I agree with you.
That's great to
We are
know.
in holiday markets.
You know,
right?
yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, man, because that makes sense. Because,
right.
you know, I was looking, and I was saying to Tommy, you know, I says, even in my news, I says, well, we should have pretty good trade Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, but we don't. You know,
right. I mean, because it was that cease expiration. You know, a lot of contracts going off the board. You know, that's a big monthly. I always considered that. That's when I really took my foot off the gas pedal and dialed it back. And I wasn't there 100% of the time. And, you know, all the trading desks, you can see them from TD Ameritrade across the board. People are just filing out.
Well,
I bet, yeah.
It totally makes sense now. Now that whole thing makes sense to me because it's like, why put new positions on, right? I mean, the reality is that, hey, listen, you know, you got option expiration, that happens, and then, you know, third week in January is going to be here before we know it. You know?
Right. And it's not that, you know, the markets are still going to open, the markets are going to trade.
Yes.
But everyone should think of it like this. There's just less eyes on the market than normal. Right? I mean, if there's whatever percentage of people are watching the market on a daily basis, I'll bet we're down to 60 or 50% right now are watching.
You can feel it. And
yeah, you can see it in the volumes. You can see it in the lack of conviction. And it's going to drift. That's what it does on these days. It just drifts.
It is. And where the market is, it is. And it's like, okay, we're at 20,000. Okay, so
sure,
we'll go to 20,000. Think about it next year.
I was gonna say, kids are going on vacation now, right? So that means parents are going on vacation, and yeah.
Right. I mean, and so, you know, if you had a good year, you're shutting it down and enjoying the holidays. If you have a bad year, shutting it down and not enjoying the holidays. So,
either way, it's getting
depending
shut
on what
down.
you do, either way, right, you're dialing it back a little bit. So that's what we're looking at.
No doubt.
I wouldn't overreact to anything and just ratchet down your expectations. But guess what? There's still some things to do if you want to trade.
Yeah, well, Nike's coming out with earnings this afternoon.
And Federal Express, which
and
is always a good
FedEx.
one.
Okay, that's going to be
Right.
That's going to give us some clue as to Nike, folks, is the only equity. It's down like double digits in the Dow this year. It's like 13%. The only one.
Man.
I heard that yesterday on Bloomberg. I said that's really weird.
That is.
Yeah.
Right. So don't get me wrong. If you want to dip your toes, still stay in the market, there's plenty to do. We're going to be doing an earnings play probably on Nike and FedEx today during swim lessons. So
nice.
Lots to do still. We're still on board playing.
I like it.
We're just lowering our expectations here in terms of volume mainly.
And, Kevin had just brought something up, folks. If you're doing good, that's great at the end of the day. If you're doing bad, it is what it is. If you're doing either way, well, particularly if you think you're behind, don't try to make it up. This is the worst time in the world to trade right now. Do you know what I mean? Do not try to get your year made in 2 weeks. I mean, it's like it makes zero sense, So it's you can see this. Even yesterday they pushed the Nasdaq up, gave it up. They pushed it up this morning. We'll see whether they give it up or not. But really intriguing. Kevin, you have a great one, a safe one. We look forward to the show at noon today.
We're still here. We're still learning, guys. Have a great day.
That's a beautiful thing, man. I gotta love it.
I'm going to be learning. I'm going to be listening. I was listening yesterday.
Well, I want that earnings play.
Yeah, exactly.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow's up 82, Nasdaq's up 26, S&P's are up 7. We'll be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Tommy O'Brien, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you growling and prowling when it's out here. Right now, you get the Dow up 87, Nasdaq's up 26, S&Ps are up 7.5. Let's go to Pat in Orlando. Hey, Pat, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. Good morning. Happy holidays. I just want to say quickly that you got the best stock analysis show program in the country. We appreciate everything you do. And then my question is on GDX. I've been in and out of it. Nothing now. I kind of lost track of it. I got to go to Brazil for the holidays. What do you think of that at this point here? I've been doing good. I don't think I lost out a trade all year on that. What does it look like now?
Okay, so if we take a look at this GDX, okay, so you know what's so intriguing, Pat, what you just said about not losing the trade all year? Do you remember we love trading, the GDX, the Nugget, and if you remember about 4 or 5 weeks ago, right, because we had done so well on a continual basis, Pat, I remember saying to one of the callers, it's going to be a little tougher now because that streak was just too much. Sure. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where we are right now. Now, that being said, it's like it's not a buy right here, okay? But but the larger scope of all of this is I think we still get a bull market, and that's why we've continued to do so well in it. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what bulls do. What happens with a bull market is that even when you make a mistake, you end up making money. I mean, so the market saves you. So if we look at this today, okay, so yesterday I got a call at the end of the day, and I says, you know what, I wasn't ready to buy, and it had to do with the aspect that, Barrick Gold still looked all right. It was hanging up at the high. Newmont looks real good, actually. Okay, it didn't break it. Now, when we start breaking the rest of the GDX down, though, like Royal Gold is still underneath it. That's not in good shape. And Eagle is not in good shape.
Okay.
So what I wouldn't do, I wouldn't step into this right now until we got a sign of strength.
Gotcha. Hold on.
But once you get that sign of strength, Pat, then pull back, step into it again. I think we got action here, man. And it's going to have to do with the dollar, of course, because the dollar's testing the high today, and thus far it's failed.
Uh-huh.
Now that doesn't mean, folks, that you get a monster pullback in the dollar, but what it does mean is that this is the first indication that you have a shot. Let me get this dollar up. That we can get a pullback, okay? Because what you don't want is that if you're a bull in this dollar, this is the last thing you wanted was a test today, because we're going into 83,000. You've done 17. It's like, okay, you can't handle it. There's no more buyers up there, and we know that it's a weak market because it's holiday trading. If this had come down and tested the lows, I would have been like, oh no. Because that would have been the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
So, I'd go to Brazil, bring your computer, get ready for a sign of strength, and then buy the heck out of it.
All right. I'll see you on the beach. Thanks, Tom. Have a nice holiday.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. Brazil. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Sounds like a good holiday.
Well, with the strength of the dollar, too, it's going to be an insane holiday.
Definitely.
Totally.
Definitely.
So, folks, let's get over and take a look at the Nadex platform here. When we start talking about, if you haven't test drove this platform, folks, over the next couple of weeks, test drive it. Just do a demo account. You'll see how these defined option contracts trade. What has happened is that, the volatility's been really cool in the market in general, and these markets have been kind of slow. But if you're trading the currencies, you're trading the gold. I happen to hit the Nasdaq again, and I can show you why. But it's a patience deal.
Sure.
And this morning, we'll go through what we did first. What I did first is that
so about 9:54. So just before the just before the 10 a.m. update, you were in here trading, right?
Yeah, I was. Because what I was doing, so what happens is that, could we just, I'll put Bloomberg up just for a second, because I want to show you on the Bloomberg, NQ, I couldn't show you on that, but I want the volume characteristic there simultaneously. So what we've been doing, folks, is that, when I'm sitting at my desk this morning, because of the way that, you remember we were on the air, and then the NASDAQ bolted higher?
Yep.
And that's what does happen on days, with light markets.
Okay.
If you were down, like Kevin used to be down in the pit, you're sitting there, you're King Kong. Okay, I'm going to jam this thing, okay? Sure. And so I was waiting for that, because we had it yesterday, we had it the prior day, and sure enough, then it came in. And when it came in, it's like, okay, here we go. The first leg came in, and it had volume, but the second one didn't. The second one, we did 5,300 contracts. You were going against 9,400, and that's where I sold it. And so what I'm looking for now, I'm looking for actually coming all the way down to that 49.27 again,
Yeah.
So, we'll see whether we get that. Now, that's on the... So I sold a couple contracts, and I did the 80-point spread again. I didn't want to do the... I didn't want to give up the 10 points, because I wanted to trade it just like a future on this one.
Sure. Yeah, well, you're in at 49.58 is your average price.
Right.
And then, it goes from 4,900 to 4,980.
Right. And so what was happening there, folks, when I said I didn't want to give up, if we pull
You
up...
don't want to pay as much premium.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Like you're only paying a couple dollars in premium versus if you get one where it's completely out of the money, you're going to be paying more in premium because it's a very small risk versus reward.
Right.
Yeah.
And then if we go over to the gold contract, I'll show you what I was doing in gold.
Sure.
So let's see, G7 inside gold. Let me put this. So 2 days. Okay, so the gold contract, I was looking for, and this is where defined risk, helps you dramatically, basically. I was looking that we were coming down this morning. I believe I was buying it.
I think it might have been 8:30.
Yeah, I was buying it over where we are right now.
Yeah, so 8:27 this morning.
And so...
Right about here.
Yeah, and it, it was trading 11.30, and I think I had to pay like 11.31.60 or something.
Sure.
I paid about 1.5 points.
Yeah, 11.32.1, and it was trading somewhere between 11.30, 11.31.
Right,
so between $1 and $2. But yeah, I mean, you're looking at 11.25 to 11.75, right? So you're right in near the floor, which isn't a ton of premium.
No, and I'll show you what I was doing here. So what I was doing, what I was looking at, is that this was coming into this wide price bar.
Sure.
Now it broke it. Okay, but
that's Friday. Yep, of course.
That's a nice place to come into, and we were coming in with that light volume, and then it spiked that low. We spiked to 11.27. 11.24 is the low. So it's like, between looking at that and looking at the dollar, and because it's a weekday, I'm saying to myself, this is the day they can move all these things around, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow Industrials up 83, NASDAQ up 19, S&P's up 5.5. We are going to be right back, folks.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. EverBank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock in option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
The holiday season is here, and TFNN Salvation Army Tiger Dollar Special is back. Right now, you can get a 25% bonus on your purchase, and 10% of whatever you spend will be donated in your name to the Salvation Army. The sale only comes around once a year, so don't miss out. Tiger Dollars are a great way to add extra savings to TFNN newsletters or services, and they never expire. Get your Tiger Dollars before the sale ends Thursday, December 22nd, and get your 25% bonus while donating 10% of your purchase to the Salvation Army. For all the details, visit the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 84. You get the NASDAQ up 20. S&Ps are up 6. And if we go inside the Dow, we see strength versus the weakness out here.
We only got 30 points, man. Can it happen before we get off the air? We got a half hour for 30 points.
I know, man.
That's a point a minute. That's easy.
It is easy. So Caterpillar's the leader, up 2%. Nike's 1.4% up. Goldman's up 1%. GE's up 0.8. Taken away from it, Pfizer's down 0.6. Johnson & Johnson 0.6. No big deal there. Inside the NDX 100, you get TripAdvisor up 6%. That's a monster. Nvidia's up again. This stock. Look at this thing.
Rocking.
Oh my God. Another high. Wow. Western Digital's up 2.4%. And Tesla is up 2.4%. Taken away from it is Gilead is down 1%. You got Kraft Heinz off 1%. eBay's down 1%. Nothing big out there, man. There's no doubt. It's like we hit close 13 points away. That's pretty sick.
I think we'll be back up there in no time.
I agree, man. It'd be very unusual, folks, if you only got 13 points out of it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be hard to come by, right?
You know, I know what it's waiting for.
Tell us.
It's waiting for the Chapman Wave.
That's tonight. It better get in line real quick,
It's
right?
waiting for the Chapman Wave, man.
Perfect.
I bet it is.
Perfect.
I bet it is.
That would be topical for this evening, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
Basil Chapman, we had a couple cool things, but tonight is December 20th, of course.
Right.
Second course of his simple technical tools to analyze charts. Three session course. Each one's an hour and a half long. So we did the first one 2 weeks ago. You can still sign up. The first one was kind of a basic refresher. You get that. You get access to the archive instantly. And then, of course, you get access to tonight's workshop. You get access to the workshop 3 weeks from tonight on January 10th.
Wow.
And you get all the workshops for, I think, 2 months after the 10th for archive, as in,
Sure.
making sure you have as long as you want to go over them as many times as you want. And you gain access to the opening call.
His newsletter.
His newsletter for a complete month as well. So $295 if you're not a subscriber. If you subscribe to the opening call, only $195. That's for 4.5 hours of education. I watched the one on the 6th. I'm going to be here tonight watching the one tonight, and it was an awesome job. Getting lots of questions in there, people asking, emailing. I know Basil's great about being open to people. You know, he was really saying, people are asking him, is this a peak D? Is this a peak F? Right away, within like 2 hours of the first one ending. So people should check that out tonight, 6 o'clock, and Basil Chapman, of course, coming up at 11 a.m. And what can you do to pay for that, right? Salvation Army Tiger Dollar sale.
There's no doubt.
So that ends 2 days from today. So they're both kind of wrapping up, and you can get 25% bonus and 10% of whatever you spend. We'll be doing it to the Salvation Army, 3 different levels. But yeah, like we've been talking about, you can use those bonus Tiger Dollars on anything. You can use them right now on Basil's course. You can even buy 600, you get 750. You spend 295 of that on Basil's course. You have your remainder. You can sign up. You can use them for any newsletter you already subscribed to. It's a great deal.
It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing that we're coming into 2017.
Dow 20,000 in 2017. There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Crazy, man. I'm telling you. It real seriously is. Let's see. It looks like, is that gold catching a bid? No, I guess it's not. No. Yeah, well, it's 1240. What is happening?
Not like you were hoping.
Well, when we were just talking with Pat from Orlando, it's kind of interesting what's happening with this GDX, though, right now. Let me just see this for a second, because I think he must have got the audience going or something, man.
Get them all going, right?
Seriously. It just went from 1858 to 1887. Now, this would be intriguing, because it needs more than this, but, if this thing can get positive today, it'd be interesting. And then you go right back to where I'd go with this, is go right back to the dollar index. Because that dollar index, if that fails, I'd want see, we got a sellout. Interesting, man. Okay, so I just put this up intraday, folks, and someone did sell into that. Look at that thing stick out.
Yeah. So
what I'd like to see is this. The dollar index, went to 625 today, 103.625. Now, as long as it closes under last Thursday, which is 103.535, that would be a failure. That being said, what would be really positive, that higher probability that you would get a pullback, is that you'd like to see the dollar close right at the lows today.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not up at all.
Yeah.
Because you're still dealing. This is the risk factor here with everything here, folks. Is the aspect of you can move markets just about anywhere out here today. That's the reality. There's a question in the den. Tom, where does the price of gold hurt the miners? It would have to come down about another $100. We're at 1130 right now. At 1130, there's still this. It's not that they're making money hand over fist, but they're making money. What has happened is that because of the downdraft has been so long, and they cut expenses dramatically. The oil price, and this is where this goes really. So their largest expense is oil and cement.
Yeah.
And both of those have been down.
Building them out and then powering everything.
Powering them up.
Out of there, yeah.
Powering them up in a big way. And that's why a couple of these miners, like when you have hydropower up in Canada, they got some beautiful hydropower, and they're right next to hydropower. Imagine that's free.
Sure.
That's like huge.
Yep.
It's
renewable energy, man, right?
Yeah,
totally.
That's really.
Yep, our computer's acting up a little bit.
Yeah, look at that. It's taking a rest. Our computer just took a rest, folks.
Maybe the market doesn't like your trades talking about gold.
Yeah, evidently. You know what that is, man? That's the conspiracy. Wow, look at that.
That's not good. All right, we'll restart.
Look at this.
Why don't you push?
I haven't seen a blue screen for a while. Which
no,
Control
you got
Alt
to do
Delete?
the actual computer.
Oh, right here? Right here?
No, the actual computer.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You gotta love technology, man. Flying on the live television, computers just blue screening you. Market's moving quick.
That was a good blue screen.
You got live trades on. I know, right?
Started again now?
Yeah.
Wow, we haven't had a blue screen for a while.
And maybe we can even try and go to break. Steve, could you maybe just try and go to break and we'll take it now? I know they got to fire it off manually, but without having any access to anything. And this is probably going to take a few minutes to power up.
That's all right. By the time we come back, the NASDAQ will be flat. Gold will be up $5. That'd be a beautiful
Let
thing.
the conspiracies really fly then.
Yeah, you could pay for a new computer.
That would be a fantastic play. We can all dream. We got 3 minutes.
Hey.
Maybe the Dow will be at 20,000.
Yeah, that'd be nice if you could tag that too.
Right.
There's no doubt about that.
Right? They're trying to fire it off. We're
I'm
close.
with you. It's all right. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Right back, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Tommy O'Brien, we do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Right now, we are going to get this thing up in a second.
Right now, we got our Bloomberg responding.
We're just about there, folks.
Not quite. I wouldn't quite characterize that.
Yeah,
close. We're trying.
Once that comes up,
but it's not. Bloomberg's not cooperating. That's what's happening.
No, it'll. Give
is
me
that
this.
Is that a common screen that you see?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It
okay.
is.
Good.
Yeah.
Nope. You're just nope. It's really slow. There you go.
That's because the market must be crashing.
It's because gold's going up so fast.
Yeah, totally.
Man.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, we will be right there, folks. We do appreciate your patience out here. And
Enter the secret Bloomberg passcode.
you gotta love why Bloomberg is one of the richest guys in the world. The
Want me to reach that?
Yeah, the only way you can sign in with a Bloomberg, folks.
I don't have your...
No, is with a fingerprint. You gotta put. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. 8K.
Don't tell them your passcode. I know it changes every time.
Yeah, exactly.
You're saying it as
Exactly.
you type it.
Oh my God, I'm telling you. Okay, so let's see where we're at here.
I tell you, as you pull that up,
Yep.
I'm just going to log into the den at the same time.
Okay.
I don't have a screen or anything. It's taking its pretty time loading anyway.
It is. I guess that's the market's on vacation. Okay, so the Dow's up 90, Nasdaq is up 24, S&Ps are up 7.
All right, in 2 seconds.
Bingo.
There's that. And we should be back. There we go.
And gold didn't move.
That's unfortunate.
Sad but true.
We are 25 points now away from down 20,000, though.
Okay, so let's see what it did here. Yeah, so INDU. Yep, 19,987.63 it hit. That's pretty. It's waiting.
Like you said, maybe it's waiting for
It's
Basil.
waiting for Basil.
Maybe it's waiting for Basil's 11 o'clock show.
There's no doubt, man. You know, he's gonna get the pleasure.
What peak is a Dow 20,000?
Exactly.
We'll
No,
have to find out.
that's why I'm saying is waiting for Basil. Do you know what I mean?
The ultimate peak.
Yeah, totally. If we go take a look at some of the higher volume stocks out here, and this will be a low volume market out here today. You get the GE up 27, Coke is down 18, Disney's up 71, Home Depot's up 97, Big Mac is up 45, Goldman Sachs is up 269. Goldman Sachs, oh my God. It's not another high, but that thing is hanging up there. There's no doubt about it. Some of the you know what's going to get interesting here, okay? Here, so let's go take a look at Boeing, because Boeing, you know, Boeing's at highs right now, right? You had Trump going after Boeing for the
Air Force
cost
One.
overruns. Well, watch this though. This yesterday, this is interesting how this came out. Boeing had planned on 4,000 job cuts. In March, they had said they were going to be 4,000. Well, yesterday they upped it to 6,600. This is a big number.
Sure.
You know, well,
Yeah. No.
these are big jobs.
7,000 jobs,
Yeah.
for sure.
So it's going to be interesting here, you know, as to how this whole thing shakes out. Not that, and what I mean specifically is that I don't think it's an aspect of coming back saying, hey, things are slowing down, we got to get rid of real jobs, but, you know.
See what happens.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, will these companies start pushing back? And then, so the correlation there, when I was thinking it through, is like, well, if the company does get slow, what are you going to do? You got to bring jobs down. You're not going to bring jobs up.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of rhetoric out there right now. But,
Yeah.
You know, we'll see what happens.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Pretty wild. If we go take a look at the SPYs, the volume characteristic inside here, look at this. We're on vacation. 23 million shares. You're going into 142 million. We came down option expiration on 156.
Sure.
The small caps, which that has done 9 million. You're going into 45. That's not bad, actually. It's not holding price. I mean, they got up to 138.21. You're at 137.71, but the volume's not that bad on those. The NDX 100, the 3 Qs, this is anemic. Look at this. Wow. There's something happening with this NDX 100, man. I mean, in my own head, the disconnect is pretty intense because it's like, why did that take so long to get up to the highs? we know you're talking about the Microsofts, the Apples, the Googles, the Amazons.
Sure.
It's like, and you're talking about price spread. I mean, profit margin spread. They have the spread.
They do.
But right now, look at Amazon's not moving. Apple. Now you have an Apple phone, right?
Yes, an iPhone. Yeah.
And you haven't had any trouble with it, right?
No.
No.
I have a 6.
You have a 6, okay. Because it's like Apple is laying right under its highs. Well, not right under its highs. No, I guess the highs of 134. But I'm trying to figure out, like, why can't Apple get up and go here?
They got a lot of competition.
Yeah.
And they have high expectations.
Yeah, and so the competition is still the Android devices because they're free, right?
Sure, that, but just even their iWatch has been a flop in terms of the competition. Stuff like in terms of expectation, really, not in terms of competition. But so we'll see. But all the rumors are that the iPhone 8 is going to be that next game changer. Okay. In terms of like a real upgrade versus just kind of a enhancement.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder what would be the, what is the enhancements that they can, I guess it'd just be getting around your phone easier. I mean, I use my phone like a computer. You do too.
I mean, it's literally going to be where like the whole thing is going to be glass, those types of changes versus just upgrading the chip and the memory and the camera versus, I mean, that's, you can put the phone side by side and you almost can't tell the difference. So that's not an energizing, type of release. Versus really, maybe it's a curved screen that's all glass. I mean, that type of change. Yeah.
Interesting.
A flip phone that's like all glass. Or, all these types of.
I'd love to have one of those flip phones I can put right in my pocket.
And I'm sure you're not the only one.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I love when I just have that little Motorola.
Sure. There's no reason why once technology catches up that the phone can't fold. Right now, I don't think the technology will allow that type of. But guess what?
Right.
Everything's always improving, and
if we go overseas and we take a look at the FTSE, so the FTSE out here, folks, in the UK, that baby is, hanging up at its highs. The DAX in Germany, that's at a high, at light volume, but that expansion there has been pretty intense. That just went from 10,500 to 11,500. Look at that.
Not a bad run.
Yeah, 10,400 on December 2nd. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Don't forget about the Tiger Dollar sale if you want to get 25% bonus, plus we'll send 10% in your name to the Salvation Army. That is good until this Thursday. And, of course, our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, is going to be coming up next. Tommy and I are going to be right back, folks.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Daryl Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And the little market is just waiting for our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, to come up next.
It's creeping. It's ready.
It's creeping, man. It's creeping. You get the Dow up 91 right now. You're at 19,974.22. Let's get it over with. And we'll wait until 11:06 when our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, comes on.
Pop the champagne.
And he can have the pleasure of the 20,000. And as our man Jay in the den says, let's get it done. Let's get it over. And then I got my shotgun. I'm gonna ready to shoot that stork as soon as it happens. You gotta love it. The Nasdaq's up 27. So let's go look at the Nasdaq for a second. Because so the composite and the NDX yesterday, good, we're still there. Okay, so the composite and the NDX yesterday failed on price and volume. So it's going to be, we'll see how this shakes out today. Because the composite right now is at 54.85, which is over the highs of yesterday. 54.86.750 is the high. 54. That's good. So we took it out. We hit 54.89. Where yesterday what happens is that the NDX got over it, closed under it, and the composite almost made it.
Okay.
So this would be, well, they'd both have to fail out here today, but then you'd have the NDX as well as the composite failing.
Sure.
If we go into the IBB, that still has no juice. Those biotechs still don't have any juice. So you got, let's see. This is still early. Even when we were talking to Kevin, I guess.
Yeah. Like for us, we're closed Friday. It's Christmas Eve. It's Hanukkah. It's just going to be very slow for a bunch of people.
It is.
Especially with New Year's Eve, same thing.
Yeah, and it totally makes sense to me now too, that the aspect that when you get option expiration, that ends. It's like, okay, it's time for a break in between that whole time, which totally makes sense.
Yes.
So we'll see where the rest of this does shake out. Gold still hasn't got a bid. We're down 12.80 on gold. Now the dollar hasn't got the dollar is under these levels, under the high levels. This is DX7. So we'll see how the rest of the next couple hours go. But the dollar, we'll see whether this seller comes back in again. That seller right there, we're right at kind of the lows of where we are today, or the last couple hours, right? So it's 103.345. And if this seller comes in right now, he could knock that, or she could knock that down to 103.200. The way it's set up right now. So we'll see. And if that's what you get, if this dollar can flatten out, meaning that, it closes at its lows of today, that could set up, the first retracement. And then what you'd be looking for, folks, is that I'd be looking for an expansion of volume and the retracement. If it's just light volume, guess what? Doesn't mean a thing.
Sure.
It means that the good old king dollar, still could go a lot higher. And in that aspect of the dollar, don't forget, folks, if you come over to our website, you hit that Everbank banner, those foreign accounts, foreign currency accounts are great accounts. If you want,
especially if you use any type of foreign currency in the near future, right?
Exactly.
Or whatever future, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just whether you're going to sell.
Lock in that strong dollar right now. Your only opportunity cost is if it keeps going, I guess.
That's right.
But you can be at least, and you can use where they're doing the automatic funding on the monthly, and just at least price into it.
Right.
It's a great deal.
And if you know what you're spending, if you're gonna go to Europe in the summer, spend $5,000. Put $5,000 in Europe.
Visit my buddy Jay. I should do it myself. Maybe I will. Yeah.
You stay right there, folks. Man, Mr. Basil Chapman's going to be coming up next. He's got his 20,000 Dow.
20 points away from 20,000.
It's so appropriate. Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one. Thanks, pal. Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.